internets, hola todos, it's your old pal Sir Nigel here with Star Realms, a deck building card game that's mostly free on Steam. Now, it's worth pointing out that a deck building game is different than a collectible card game. Everyone builds their deck from the same group of cards, and there aren't any booster packs. There are expansions available, but when you get an expansion, everyone uses the new cards. Another unique thing about Star Realms is it was originally an actual card game. In fact, I bought a copy of it for one of my friends. And it still is a card game that you can buy. And more recently, they've turned it into this online game. So let's take a look at the first campaign mission in Star Realms. Here we go. These are the cards we start off with. We're just going to play all of them. This will give us trade points, which we can then spend to buy cards from the trade row. Now, both players buy cards from this trade row. So let's start off with a missile bot. And when you buy a card, it goes to your discard pile, so it gets shuffled into your deck later on. Let's play. Okay, our turn again. Now, what you're trying to do is you're trying to control a sector of space, and you do that by reducing the other player's authority. So here's all of our cards again. This time we have 4 trade and 1 combat. We'll get this outpost here. And 1 bit of damage to them. And that's our turn, and now it's their turn. Just watch this area here to see their trade and their combat. Okay, they have a little bit of trade and 2 combat. Now we have to play our missile bot, which allows us to scrap a card. When you scrap a card, it removes it from the game. Now that's good for getting rid of some of the less powerful cards in your deck. So we'll get rid of that. And play the rest of our cards. Let's see. We only have enough trade to buy an Explorer, but that's fine. 3 combat. That's our turn. And here we have an outpost. Because this is an outpost, the other player has to attack it first before they can attack our authority directly. And because our outpost has a rating of 4, they have to have at least a combat of 4 to be able to take the outpost out. So let's see. Looks like all we can do is buy another Explorer and then do another damage to them and use their special ability. We can choose to either get 1 more trade or discard some cards from our hand and draw some new ones. Yeah, let's get the other bit of trade so we can get another Explorer. Now it's their turn. So 4 combat, which means they can take out our outpost, which they did. Okay, 6 trade. Now, do we want to get the blob base here? Or let's get the patrol mech. And then let's get another Explorer. That's all we can do this turn. The patrol mech here, or in this case the missile bot, works much the same way, allows us to scrap a card, so we'll do that. And play our other cards. Now, what do we want to get next? Let's get this outpost here. and then do some damage to their authority. It would be good for us to start picking up some Trade Federation cards. Each card has a faction, and the different factions have different features and abilities. The Trade Federation cards can restore some of your authority. So, we won't use this card's special ability this time. Play all the rest of our cards here. Not enough for the Trade Escort. So let us get another one of them. Often when you have more than one card of the same faction in play at the same time, you get some extra special abilities from that. See, just like that. And now we have 2 outposts in play. Let us use that. And let's grab a supply bot. And then waba! So they only have 1 combat, so they won't be able to take out either one of our outposts. So that's us. Okay, good. Now we have to activate our recycling station. Give us another trade. The patrol mech. We can either get 3 trade from the patrol mech or 5 combat. Let's just get the 5 combat, because that just allows us to immediately take them out. Like that. So that is just a very small look at Star Realms. Let me know if you want to see more of the game. It's a fun game. I would recommend checking it out if you like card games. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, rub-a-dub-dub on that like button. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Tune in again next time for more videos, and remember, if you tickle the Yeti, it might just tickle back. Hooah!